And what does the Lord require of you but to do justice, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God? The more we grow in our Christian faith, the more we feel driven to bring people to Christ and help the needy. This passage can be found on the Woodlands Church mission page, reflects God's requirement for us to serve Him. May 2016, our trip abroad sent us to a beautiful country, Kenya, that is so different but so alike where I come from. Like most mission trips, our team spends time with children, loving on them. We found ourselves in the slums of Nairobi and the huts of the Maasai, listening to people, encouraging them to go to church, and praying for their needs. Our team worked with ICC Nairobi in the schools. We worked with students who were being introduced to Christian-based curriculum from One Hope. In this picture, I spent 1 hour discussing character-based issues with high school students. The curriculum is from 1 Million Strong Project, whose goal is to bring hope to youth and to raise 1 million leaders worldwide. Both programs are initiatives through International Christian Center in Nairobi. Much of our time in Kenya is spent working with our local church plant, ICC Woodlands. Here we are prayer walking through the slums in Ongata Rangai. We spent time talking and praying with people in their homes about their specific needs while trying to lift them up. Here is a Maasai mother who we prayed with. Maasai women are responsible for buildings and maintaining their homes. Her needs were for water and hope that her cows will produce milk again. While walking through the slums, you never know what you'll see. Here's a donkey delivering water without his master. He's probably done this so many times he doesn't need assistance. ICC Woodlands now leases a plot of land where they have a home used for office and meetings. They have several tents used for worship, meetings, and children's programs. Worship with Pastor Oscar and this congregation is always inspiring. Here is Faith doing a solo at the end of the service.
I give you thanks and for all you...
On the same Sunday, we also worshiped with ICC West. Spending a day with the Maasai out in the country is always special. Most of these people live like they did 1,000 years ago. The school headmaster, school board chairman, and the community chairman met with us. They needed help with hygiene products for the girls so that they would come to school. They also asked for 100 desks, as many of the children must sit on the floor. Our church will work with Woodlands Church Nairobi to see how we can assist with their needs. The local church will need to come up with a plan to provide for these needs, but also make them sustainable. Pastor Oscar talks with these children and prays with all 400 of them. Every one of them is engaged.
I love you, God.
I love you, God.
Sawa?
Yes.
Then I want you to tafuta jirani sahi, muangalie kwa macho. Find a neighbor, and then I want you to point to your neighbor. Point to your neighbor like this. Mwambie, I love you, neighbor. Wengine wanatungana cha ukweli.
The older children dance a traditional dance. I'm encouraged to dance with them, so I take them up on the offer. One afternoon, we visited a prison in Nairobi. Here we worshiped, gave testimony, and prayed with 300 prisoners. 15 prisoners gave themselves to Christ. Kenya is known for its beautiful animals, but I think its best asset are its people, as they are warm, respectful, loving, and most have a heart for Christ. We are not so different. After every mission trip, I come home fulfilled. I may have left something good for those who I met and prayed with, but somehow they lift me up and make me stronger in my faith.